Welcome back to Crow Country. We just exploded this fairy's head to get the golden key inside. I don't feel good about it, but we had to do it. We are pretty close to Crow's office, which with the gold key we should be able to get into now. Oh my. Starting to run kind of low on ammunition. Hey there, big boy. His body was bubbling in a way that I didn't like. Oh, look at that, right around the corner. I do have a lot of health items now, which makes me feel a little better. Okay. Pike's office is here, and this is Crow's office. There's a certificate. Emory University, in recognition of the completion of the prescribed course of study, Edward L. Crow has been admitted to the degree of biochemistry. Hey, Ed. We didn't pass the inspection. They figured out that the ore is homemade. The Brazilian authorities want to know where the gold is really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back to Georgia. See you soon. Love, Marv. There's a door to the control room. Oh, that opened easily enough. I guess let's check that out. Control room. What do we control in here? There's a screen with a button. That didn't appear to do anything. Look, a camera. This looks like our car. It's a video feed from the security camera. That's my car. Looks like Arthur's still inside. Arthur, can you hear me? Mara, is that you? I can't see you. Where are you? I'm in a control room. A control room? Is it cool? Yeah, it's really cool. I'm jealous. You got to go on a real adventure. Arthur, how are you feeling? Not great. Just stay there, okay? Mara, are you coming back? Are we going to leave? You've been gone for like 8 hours. No. We're not going to leave, Arthur. We have too much going on. We've got a keypad. Oh, look, this looks like the elevator access thing, right? We turn on the 4 elevators, but the middle one's still off. One of the lights is red. So that should be for the central. Now, what is going on here? It's a video feed from a security camera. It's showing something on the screen. It's moving. Hello? What are you? What do you want? It didn't respond. There's a metal door. Can't move it. Oh, there's a code. 1253. I don't know when that turned on. What? That's what it says. Oh. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was like, what does that mean? No, there's I forgot. If you look on the floor, you can see some faces of dice. And I think there's a note somewhere in the game that is a clue to this puzzle, but I don't think we've found it. So actually, I don't know what we're supposed to do. It might be in the office, though. Maybe it's just over here. Because I don't remember how to solve that puzzle at the moment. We've got a slide projector. A box of fake gold ore. There's so many medkits. Oh man, can I just fill up on medkits? Oh, I'll leave the rest. Other people might need them. Well, we got one at least. Hello? You know, I never had a plan for all the gold. In fact, it quickly became a problem. We couldn't sell it, basically, not without arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it too quickly in the shape, those cylinders. Well, it's not the normal process, is it? But then I had an idea. What if it was the normal process? Or what if we pretended it was? So Marvin and I devised a plan. We just needed a site, a disused gold mine. Marv found one in South America, in Brazil. And you know what? It worked. For a while, at least. Yep. Every few moments, something flashes up onto the screen. I wish it wouldn't. I don't know if it's anything important. Well, actually remember that. Besides the, emergency broadcast screen, you can see something green. Green and glowing. That might come up later. Here we have a photograph of Crow and Natalie. There's something strange about the frame. Aha. So there was. He has a gold statue of his daughter. She's quite beautiful. And made entirely of gold. Oh no, this is his wife, Jacqueline. I guess if I had a lot of gold and nothing to do with it, I'd make statues of my wife as well. And behind the statue, what do we find? It's a save room. With a little campfire. And the top of a root. We're right above Sunday, I think. And look at the roots around the outside, right? You can see gold in all of them except Sunday. I think Sunday is the one that they said, we left this one uncut for posterity. So they were harvesting all the other ones, but this one they just left alone. And this is the top. The Diary of Edward Crow, age 10 and a half. Saturday. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Father and I are going camping up in Condor Country over the river. Father says it is just a nickname, as there are no condors in Georgia. I'm looking forward to the trip nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Sunday. Father and I found something strange while camping, a green shiny thing sticking out of the ground. It's wriggling back and forth like a little bug, but Father says it is not a bug as it is made of metal. Monday, we found a second wriggling metal thing, a couple 100 feet south of the first one. Father wanted to know what it is made of. He cut off the tip with his camping knife. Inside is a different metal. It looks like gold. Tuesday, 2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more. Wednesday, Father bought Condor Country, as well as a couple of acres on either side. He said we could rename it if we wish. This room is very sweet to me because, we've learned a lot about all the weird dealings. Hey, Natalie. The weird dealings that Crow has been going through as an adult. But then that little book reveals so much. It's like, oh, he went back when this was Condor Country. He came here with his father to go camping. And that's when they found the roots. They found this one. This is Sunday. This is the one they found first, I think. And then they quickly found the rest of them all growing here. His dad bought all of the land because he found that they were all filled with gold. And either, wealth that he had before, or if they used the gold or whatever, they used all that money, and then Edward built Crow Country here. And they kept harvesting the gold, but he left this one alone, and he hung up the stars, and he's got a campfire here, and it's just like when he came here the first time and was camping with his dad. And I think that's really sweet. In a very weird horror game. And it was like his secret room behind a statue of his wife, and I assumed that he would, come back here. There's prescription medicine all over the ground, which I didn't really think about, but, he was dealing with a lot of stuff, and maybe he came here to just kind of take a break from it all. It's really interesting. Natalie, what's up? Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? Not great. Yeah, me neither. Is it your mother? Yes. She died some time ago. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful statue. It's solid gold. Yeah, it must have been very expensive. Your dad really spared no expense, I guess. Did you find him yet? Mr. Crow? No, not yet. I'm still looking for your father, but I have a pretty good idea where he is. I just need to take the central elevator. Mara, what are you going to do when you find him? I need to talk with him. Are you going to kill him? What? No, of course not. Don't think I don't see that gun in your hand. I see it in your face, too. You've already made up your mind. Natalie, I know he's done bad things, very bad things. Perhaps he's beyond forgiveness. But please don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? Let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Please, Mara. Okay. But first I gotta figure out this control room. What about this slide projector? Oh, we can look at the slides. Here we go. Alright, this is the guest. Emerged at around 50% root excavation. It varies from specimen to specimen, but they largely retain a human-like appearance. Most distressing, they are capable of a limited, non-verbal form of vocalization. Goblins, that's those little babies, emerged at around 55% excavation. Despite their small stature, I have concluded that they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be a senior variant of the guests, their advanced age causing a weaker genetic makeup, which has diminished their anatomy upon emergence. The Spindle, that tall, lanky boy, emerged at around 60% excavation. Much of their muscle and fat is missing, but their bones have become elongated. However, the bone mass is spread more thinly, and consequently the bones are brittle. Additionally, without sufficient flesh as cushioning, their joints are weak. The Lumber emerged at around 60% excavation at the same time as the Spindles. Here, the opposite phenomenon can be observed, as the Lumbers are stiff and stout, with excessive muscle and fat. Perhaps this could explain why the Spindles have insufficient flesh. The Grinner, that's the spiky ones, emerged at around 70%. The form is bipedal, and other similarities to a human body are quickly disappearing. In terms of anatomy, each specimen is vastly different from the next. The Puddle emerged at around 80%. I pray this is my final entry, for I cannot imagine how anything beyond this point would be capable of emergence. The puddles experience widespread cell necrosis. They are quite literally melting. Alright, that's Crow's observations on all the monsters. What's on this blackboard? Control room elevator switch number code. This is what I was looking for. My first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. My second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. My third is in Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle. My fourth is notable only by its absence. Oh, great. It's a riddle. What is the answer here? Okay, so when I was looking at this first, it seems like it's talking about common letters, right? Because the first line is, my first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. So that could be like a G or an I or an N. But this is a clue for the number code, so having a letter doesn't really help us. So I looked back at the slides, because every type of monster has a number code, right? So I wrote those down. So for the first, if it's in Grinner and Goblin, they both share a 9 in their number. For the second one, if it's in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle, that eliminates 3 and 7 and 6, which means the second one has to be 2. For the third one, if it's in Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle, that could be 1, 3, or 7. Wait a second. Lumber and Goblin. 1, 3, or 7, but it's not in Puddle. Oh yeah, so it's got to be 1. And then the fourth is notable only by its absence. Are there any numbers that never show up? 8 never shows up. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So, if I'm on the right track, the code would be 9218. Because that follows all the things. Can I put this in? Here? 9218. That was it. Wow, that was complicated. Clearly, I did this the first time I played. I do not remember having to figure that number out. I don't know how I did it. Okay, central elevator is on. You weren't in the slideshow. Was this video feed just looking at the tall guy? Okay, so... Oh, maybe this floor puzzle is how to get out of here, because this locked me in. To release the security gate, set floor panel code to 123456. So, here's what we do. Clear that. That's what the button does. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta not step on these other ones. 5 and 6. And that opens the door. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. We figured it out. That puzzle was kind of hard. The slideshow one, at least. Okay. The central elevator is now activated, but what are we missing? The battery for the crow. That's right. The elevator's on, but we can't get to it with the crow in the way. We need a battery, and I just remembered the one place we haven't explored is the west side of Ocean Kingdom. The fumes are off, so we should be able to get in there. So maybe I'll take the elevator down and sweep around to that side. That's probably the safest way to go. These tubes to central, I don't know if we can actually use these. Because, like, you can change what the display is, but when I played this the first time, I never got this open, and I don't really understand what this means. So I wonder if this is just like, the workers or Crow used to use these tubes, but we can't figure it out, so we have to take the central elevator instead. Maybe that's it? Because I do not know what the solution is to open those. Alright, southwest side. Hey, Julie, what are you doing? Yes, I'm going to need your help soon, I think. Because now we have two things. Whoa! Whoa, there's a new little baby there. Quick, run into the 7 seas. Okay, this is what was blocked by the fumes. We get to experience this very fun ride queue. I love the seagull sounds. Looks like we're on a ship. There's cannonballs. It's great. There's a treasure chest. It's fake. I'm feeling a very tangible sense of betrayal. Yeah. Grab that. There's a boat we can ride on. I get it all to myself. Nice. This is fun, but I can't operate the ride controls from here. Somebody's calling me from the employee side. Okay, so we can get in the boat, but we can't turn it on. But you know who could turn it on? Julie could. All right, where's that baby? Sorry, baby. I also wanted to open this box. There we go. Is that gasoline in there? I could use that. Do I get to wear the captain's hat? I wonder if sea captains really wear these hats, or have I been lied to by cartoons? There's pizzas all over the place. Hello? You're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot of them got out into the open. But I know you brought a gun. Have you been killing them, the guests? They're in no shape to continue living. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the root excavation, the guests became even less... Well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. We cannot afford to let them to infect anybody else. What are they? Who are they? They are irreversible. Very mysterious. Can't open the door to the ride area. I wonder what's in there. Maybe some ammo? It's pizza. Touché, pizza box. This must be how you operate the boat ride. I don't see the point in moving the boat if I'm not in it, but I can't reach the control panel while I'm sitting in the boat. Yeah, this is what we need Natalie for. Let's go grab her. Or Julie, sorry, not Natalie. Julie, I need your help operating this boat ride. Actually, there is something this time. I need to get through the boat ride in the Ocean Kingdom area. The Seven Seas? Yeah, I could use your help to operate the controls. Have you opened the door into the control room? Yep, it's open. Nice work. I'll head to the control room and you go to the boat boarding area. Perfect. We finally get to ride a ride here in Crow Country. Look at Julie. She's wearing the hat. I'm ready. I can't guarantee this will be safe. Should I start the ride? Start the ride, Julie. This is fun. Unfortunately, we don't get very far because there's a big whale. The white whale is blocking the boat. If I remember it right, he's supposed to move out of the way. But I think it's done manually from the control panel. I wonder why Julie didn't press the button. He truly is our white whale. Alright, let's take a look around. The biggest, most ornate switch I've ever seen. That opened the door to the control room, it looks like. Fake. I'm not falling for it. We do have another treasure chest, which does open. It's a control box. And hitting the buttons raises the various mermaids. Okay. Over here, another treasure chest. Let's see. This one moves the mermaids forward and back. So let's do them one at a time. Bring this one up close. This is probably how they do maintenance on them, right? Open her up. There's a battery in there, but it's totally fried. Okay, so that's not going to help us. But let's check all the mermaids. I think a note we found a long time ago was like, hey man, you can't use batteries in those mermaids. They get too wet, you know? It's finally going to pay off. Is that a battery? No, it's a case of shotgun shells. Well, that's good too. I don't know why they were keeping them in the mermaid. But it's good for us at least. There's a battery. It's in fairly good condition. Hey, it's the large battery. That's the last key item. We're almost there. The last thing we needed. What about the last mermaid? You got anything good for me? There's nothing in there. Disappointing. Well, okay. Let's go check on Julie. Julie? What's this? It's a blood stain. And these are Julie's glasses. What happened to her?